Gentlemen, g'day guys, ladies and gentlemen, and all the kangaroos, koalas, and all the other stuff that happens around the world. My name's Jay. I'm away from Australia, and it's WrestleMania weekend, and I've got it in the background. Cody Rhodes Gold Bloodline rules this tonight. It's going to be an absolute shit show, so I can't wait. But anyway, that was it. And we've got the lovely Diana, my partner in crime, one of my partners in crime, Diana Avery, Washington, or wherever in America it is. And this is Life Theories, episode 55. We've got Solomon King hopefully coming in to have a bit of a chat about life and where it's at. And how are you, Di?
Pretty good. Just I think adjusting to all the changes, kind of going with the flow. There's a lot going on in the world on many levels, and I think just going with the flow, surrendering, and kind of learning to have more of that approach to life.
How are you after your holiday? Because remember when we go on holidays, our energy changes from from work until, like you definitely get a feel of different energy when you go away or you get into a different mode, and it's a mode that you like to be in. Your energy goes up. Your vibration changes. How have you felt when you're getting back to your real life, I guess, in some ways, which is fucking bullshit if I'm my concern, but anyway.
Yeah, really, it should be the opposite way around, right? Really, we should be just living that way in general, but, we are living in Matrix.
There you go, Diamond Dallas Page always told me to plug some. This is my new affirmation cards that I wrote when I was
That's awesome.
When I was fighting the black dog for a while. I wrote some messages. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote some messages to myself with some Aussie slang in it. There's a bit of swearing in it, but if you get offended, well, stiff shit. These grow a set, because these things will actually help you get through and understand where I was back in the day. So anyway, plug for that. We'll talk after about getting you some. Anyway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's where we're at, mate.
Yeah, man. It's like this here, man. This energy that's playing out, right? A lot of people might not want to get rid of a lot of old baggage, but it's necessary. It's necessary. Like we can talk about what's been going on the past few days, man. Like this is some of the.
Look at it. There's a big fellow over here. The Rock was firing on both cylinders last night. But you get that feeling. You don't want to be in WrestleMania, but keep that feeling up, and go, yeah. That's what life's about and the stuff. We don't have it, especially in Australia, Solomon. It's a fucking disgrace down here, man.
Yeah, it's crazy out here too. It's crazy.
Out here mate. I'll tell you, if you came out here, mate, you'd be fucking horrified.
Really?
You'd be horrified.
I want to tell you, this is some of the weirdest energy I have ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, talk about what you're seeing. Yeah. What's going?
It's like I'm literally seeing people lose their mind.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. You see. That's how you know the ones that do the work and the ones that don't do the work. It's a lot of people right now, and this happened to me like 3 days ago, right? I'm in a certain meditation, and all of a sudden, so much stuff start popping up. I mean, old childhood traumas, just so much coming in my line of awareness, you see? And I tried to shake some of it off. The more I tried to shake it off, the more it affected me. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going through this, there's a lot of people going through this right now, So I get to work, right? These were the 2 nights that I worked overnight. When I tell you the entire system was down, it's like people running around here like chickens with their head cut off. You had police sirens from one side of the street to the other side of the street. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, what's going on? So next thing you know, this lady walked through, right? And she had this pink blanket and she's just talking and crying to herself. I'm like, ma'am, are you okay? She like, yeah, I just got a lot of stuff that's bothering me. And then she just break out screaming. And I'm like, what? I didn't want to laugh, but what made me laugh is the understanding of what's going on. Yeah. This retrograde, on top of this eclipse, man. And if you are not dealing with your inner turmoil, that stuff will take over you.
Your shadow. It's the eclipse. I mean, the eclipse is blocking out the light, so it's basically forcing the world to sit with a shadow. That's what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. You got, and it's going to tell the ones that tap into the dark side. The dark side is nothing but the subconscious mind.
Yep.
It's the subconscious realm. It's dark. You can't see anything. You feel me? So when I tell people and I try to show people this through content in the whole nine, a real light worker, right? A real light worker is gonna go through the darkness.
Yep.
Because it's in the darkness, it's in the void where you shine the light on yourself. It's not the fact you're trying to shine light on other people. If you're trying to shine light on other people and see why they're behaving the way they're behaving, you're taking the focus and attention totally away yourself. So why is this in your line of awareness? Why is this person reflecting something out towards you? That's what you really got to be looking at right now.
That's good.
So, yeah, because these are the days where you're going to see a lot of light workers running from their shadows.
Yep.
Because they never faced them. They never faced
them. I was just saying, Solomon, about that. I think it's been happening for a while because the ego, even though the spiritual community is a fucking nightmare, let's be honest. Mm-hmm. It's not everyone, but you can see, the people coming as the next coming of Christ.
Yeah.
And my mentor Greg Riley he's actually gone out and given it to him. What happens is he went to the way where psychics they've got powers, there's no doubt. Everything you do has got no doubt, okay? So I'm not doubting. So clickbait this, ladies and gentlemen, all the bloody people out there. I'm not doubting anything. Guides,
and I'm not
guides. We're not doubting anything. We're doubting to understand that people come to you, right? Understand when someone comes to you, right? As I've done with my massage, my therapy business, if I can't help you, or there's something you've got to do before you see me, you've got to send them away, right? Now, my belief is people come, and I know going through the twin flame, I did this, is people looking for answers. They go to tarot cards for starters. Now, the messages they get are based upon the set mindset they're at the moment. Instead of working on that shadow.
If I were to tell you a lot of those messages that they get through these tarot cards be tricks to spirits these days, would you believe me?
Yes.
Mate, I reckon I'll believe you because that's their mentality at the time. They haven't worked on themselves in that way. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, totally. So when they're looking for a twin, you see, they're not even bringing the twin flame within themselves. You got to understand.
What's the twin flame though? What's the twin flame though, mate? The twin flame's you as a mirror, mate.
I'm explaining like this, right?
The twin flame's your mirror, mate.
Exactly, Adam and Eve. You see, if you're looking at Adam and Eve from a physical standpoint, then that's male and female coming together. But if you look at Adam and Eve on an esoteric, occult standpoint, when you bringing in your masculine and your feminine together, you see, you got to understand we are two parts of one individual body. Duality. You have right brain, you have left brain, right hand, right eye, left eye. That's two parts of a self, but you got to understand the whole. If you're really not understanding the whole right now, then you're not understanding so much. You see, but the real twin flame union is bringing your masculine and your feminine together, balance, yin and yang. You see what I'm saying? Because we're both. The spirit is androgynous.
I'll go one step further, mate. If you're looking at the twin flame in that way, because I've been through it, and it was a basic wake up to get through the forbidden door, to look at myself and go right in and look and go, right, what do I want to be? What do I want to be, and what am I seeing that I need to work on? So it's actually allowing you to go through the forbidden door, unlock that cage of emotions you've had inside, because you're actually looking at yourself and you're having that talk with yourself. Now they say, I don't know if you've seen on Netflix, that fucking psychopath that was on there.
Yeah.
And there you go, clickbait that, ladies and gentlemen.
The twin flame, whatever. I forgot the name of it. Yeah.
Remember, I'm Robin. I've got Batman now. Legit. But that bloody psychopath, taking it from one side, oh, you must have this because I've got this. Mate, your bloody grounded chakras were out of control. And mate, I saw two people sitting like two zombies because they were looking at each other, didn't want to, and didn't know you should be taken away and worked on your shadow. Let's work what's going on in there because you've actually unlocked your dark side. Let's work with that. What they're trying to do is go, oh yeah, that's your dark side, deal with it, and then get together with someone who's got a dark side coming in, mate. Bang! What do you get? Fuck me, mate. You get bloody chaos, and
trauma bonding, all that kind of shit. Yeah.
I get it. I totally get it. You want me to tell you what I do? It's like this here, right? If you're looking for somebody to work with, right? And this is just what I do. If somebody calls it trying to know me, I'm gonna show you my darkest side first to see if you can handle that dark side. You see? To see if you can handle my darkest part. To see if you can handle imagery. You see, because that's how we program through symbolism, repetition, and trauma. So if you can handle certain imagery that I throw at you, you probably can handle it. But if you jumping into something like a twin flame union, right? And you trying to show somebody the lightest parts of you, and they trying to show you the lightest parts of them, I think that's chaos. Because if you're looking at, think about it like this here, right? Light. You cannot bring light and light together. It's too blinding. It's just adding on more light. You got to understand darkness to light. It's the darkness that shed the light, really. But you got to understand the light. You got to see the light. You feel me? Then you got to understand the light in another shade. If you give it.